Hello everyone, Eli and John from the Barefoot Doctors and the creators of TUFMINDS.
We would just like to wish everybody a very happy Christmas for 2021. That's our friends, our families, our subscribers, all of our patients, all the people we've met along the way, and we wish everybody prosperity and health going forward.
And a better year in 2022, right? So 2021 has been a rough year for a lot of people, and we fall into that category because, as a lot of you know, we lost our boat this year, and so we've really had to start the process all over again. So I guess what we've had to do is not lose sight of our dreams, and if there's anything that we can share for this year for everybody out there considering the state of the world and what a lot of people are going through, is to not lose sight of your dreams.
Yeah, and what's really important is if events present themselves and push you off course, what you've got to do is you've really got to pivot and change direction and work out other solutions, other ways of getting around that blockage. If your perspective was, I'm going in this direction, but suddenly there's something that completely blocks that path, you really have to go down a different path and then work out how you can get to the end result by bypassing that one blockage.
Yeah, it's not about changing your destination. You might just have to change your path or that journey to that destination. And as John said, pivot or look at it from a different perspective.
And sometimes when you are changing your path, you also do come up with new dreams as well, which is very interesting because when you have had other experiences, the dream that you had in the past now gets reformulated into something slightly different, but probably something better. So leave yourself open to those opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Another really important thing is, even though you can't control events and situations outside of yourself, you can control how you react and you respond to them. So that's really the important thing to not lose sight of.
Yeah, your happiness really is controlled by how you react to these situations and not by the situations themselves. And there are so many examples of that out there. I'm not going to bore you with them, but very clearly two different people will be in the same situation and will have completely different outcome inside themselves. And so this is all about controlling how you react and your perspective. And so that's another really important thing, is change your perspective to the situation and don't look at it as gloom and doom and disaster. You need to look for that silver lining in the cloud, and you need to look for that opportunity in the catastrophe that's just happened.
Another really important tip here is to not compare yourself to anyone else, because everybody's journey is different and we're all at different crossroads at different times. But the important thing here is to compare yourself to yourself and how you were yesterday. So really always strive for a better version of yourself or being happier than you were yesterday. And I think if you're going to compare, only compare to yourself.
And because as soon as you start comparing yourself to others, what they have or what they do or what they achieve, then you will undoubtedly always be unhappy, because there are always going to be people who have more or appear better. But what's important is what makes you happy. So follow your passion and your dreams and be clear about your own dreams. Make sure they are your dreams and not other people or social pressures that are pushing you to do certain things. Be very clear in your own mind and your own heart so that you can live in your own truth.
So really you need to love your life and the life that you're living. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the most important thing you can do in the face of adversity or just living a happy life is to always have gratitude. Always have that gratitude in your heart and be focused on what's right with the world and what's right with your world rather than what's wrong with your world. Because a lot of people fall down when they focus on one tragedy after another, and then they really are brought down and all they can see is tragedy. All they can see is everything that's wrong with the world.
Have gratitude for those things in your life that are wonderful and keep focusing on those things and not on the side of your life that needs some improvement. But put things in place so that you are going in the right direction to make your life the dream life that you want. One of the exercises that Elizabeth tells everybody, so I'll tell it to you guys, is as you go to bed, think of 3 things that you can be grateful for from that day. So every night you go to bed thinking of 3 wonderful things in your life that you can have gratitude for. And that flip changes your attitude and your outlook for the better. Look guys, Christmas time, while it's a time of joy and happiness for the majority of people, it is also one of the times that people who are in strife actually struggle the most. So if you are in that category, if you are struggling, if you are having problems with the way you feel or your life, the most important thing is to reach out. Don't suffer by yourself. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. Often they will see things from a different perspective and be able to help you out. You are not in this alone. We are all in this together. So reach out to somebody, ask for the help so that you can talk through it, and people can help you find solutions that you probably are not seeing. The solutions may be available to you, but often when you're down in the bottom of a dark hole, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. If you're struggling at all, please reach out and get help. And of course, if anybody is suffering, our free Tough Minds app is available as part of our charity to anybody who needs the help and those kind of guiding principles. So we know this saves lives, and we're so happy that we can provide that to the world.
And on that note, we'd like to reach out to all you guys that reached out to us. And we want to say thank you, and your kindness, your support was really invaluable to us. It meant a lot. So we want to thank all our subscribers, all those people that have liked, our videos.
We've had so much generosity shown to us that we very much appreciate it, and all of you guys know who you are. It made a huge difference as we went through our struggle, and just because we know the answers doesn't mean to say that we're immune. What we went through is not unique by any means. We have met up with so many people who've gone through similar or worse situations, both in our clinical work but also as a result of our fire. Other people have shared their journey with us, and that's been also very enlightening and very encouraging, that you work through these processes and you come out the other side.
Don't lose sight of your dreams. If you feel like you've lost sight of your dreams, then pivot, change direction, look at it from a different perspective, but get back on track.
Live your passion and have gratitude for all the wonderful things in your life, and keep focus on those things.
So Merry Christmas everyone, Happy New Year for 2022, and sending lots of love from us.
All the best, guys. Have a great Christmas.
And days of old lang syne, for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup